Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Most welcome to Triangular Kamal Academy. Today I am going to discuss one of the most important topics for the students of class 9 and 10, which is set and function from higher mathematics. And today I am going to discuss how to draw the equations of graph. And basically in the question number 13 we are going to start, and here also 14. So in this four graph we will show question number 13 and 14. In the previous content we have discussed up to number 12. That's why I'm going to start and from number 13. So dear students, be attentive in the class. First question number 13. There are 5 questions in number 13. Almost all questions are same. That's why I am doing number 1 only. And in number 13, all questions are the form of straight line. And in the number 14, 1 and 2. First one is the equation of circle, and this is the equations of conics, and so you can also say this one is also equations of quadratic. So dear students, the first is the requirement: draw the graph of the relation S and determine from the graph whether the relation is a function or not. So there are 2-step question. First you have to draw graph of the relation and then define is it function or not. Okay, first one we are going to start first question number 13. So we can start from 13 and later we will write again number 14 question. Okay, start this one. Solution, sorry. Okay. Solution number 1 from describing equation of set as we get twice x minus y plus 5 equals 0, or twice x plus 5 equal y, or we can write here y equal twice x plus 5. Considering here x is a independence variable here and y is dependence variable, so if we put different values of x we will get the values of y. So now we can write here, find the corresponding values of y for different values of x. For a straight line, and we have to find at least 2 values. So first independent variable x and dependent variable is twice x plus 5. So you will find here 4 values. First, if we consider here x equals 0, then what will be answer? Y will be 2 times of 0 plus 5 equals 0 plus 5 equal 5. When x equals 0, then y will be 5. When x equal 1, then y will be 2 times of 1 plus 5. This one will be 7. So when x equal 1, y will be 7. So now take 2 negative points. When x equal minus 2, then y will be 2 times of minus 2 plus 5, that is minus 4 plus 5 equal 1. So when x equal minus 2, y will be 1. When x equal minus 3 when x equal minus 3, then y will be 2 times of minus 3 plus 5. That means we can write here minus 6 plus 5 equal minus 1. So for minus 3, this one will be minus 1. Just revise again. So equation is y equals to 2x plus 5, x equal to 0, y will be 5, x equal to 1, y will be 7, x equal minus 2, y will be 1, x equal minus 3, y will be minus 1. Now, just considering all points in the xy plane as L. So we can write all points will be the relation. So here will be 0, 5, 1, 7, minus 2, 1, and minus 3, minus 1. Now, plotting. All points of L, all points of L, then joining them, we get a straight line, which is shown in graph paper. Okay. So we will put now all points. The first one 0, 5. So there are 4 different graphs and we can use first one for question number 1. So considering first of all, and first draw a y-axis. Just considering this one is a y-axis. Considering this one as a y-axis, and here we considering this one as a x-axis. This one as a x-axis. So we can write here, this is the positive, or you can write here like this, positive side of y as a arrow, and this one is a negative side of y. This right side is a positive side of x, and this left side is a negative side of x, and this is called origin, the intersecting points. So now give attention, first one 0, 5. So value of x is 0. There will not be right side or left side, 0 this here, and y is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0, 5 is this point. Second one 1, 7. So now from the origin x is 1, so here, then now y is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y is 7. Again x is minus 2, y is 1. So x is minus 2, that means from origin to left side, minus 1, minus 2. When x is minus 2, y is 1. So y is 1, positive 1. This is. Then now final one. When x is minus 3, y will be minus 1. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, y is minus 1. Now first write all points here. And this point is 0, 5, and this point is 1, 7, and this one is minus 2, 1. So we can write here minus 2, 1, and this point is minus 3, minus 1. Now we write here, then plotting all points. Now joining them. So joining them one by one, we will get a straight line. So basically this is the equations of, we can write here, this is the equation of twice x, like we can write here twice x minus y plus 5 equals 0. So this is our first step, answer is complete. Draw the graph of the relation. So this one is complete now. The second information, whether the relation is a function or not. Second step. Just give attention in the graph. We see joining all points we get a straight line. Which straight line intersect y-axis at the point 0, 5. So we get only one of single point in y-axis. The graph intersect y-axis at the point 0, 5. In the last class we have discussed when we draw a parallel line with y-axis and or y-axis, if we get more than one intersecting points, then the graph will not be functions. But here we see only one intersecting point like this. If graph would be like this, how many intersecting point here? 2 intersecting points. And if the graph is like this, and if we draw a parallel line with y-axis, then how many intersecting point will be here? 2. That's why these are not function. But here we see only one intersecting points. Like if you draw a parallel line, if you draw a parallel line like this is the y-axis and this is x-axis. Just considering our line, this one. This is only intersecting points of y-axis. But if we draw a parallel line of y-axis, how many intersecting points we get here? Only one. And if we draw parallel line of y-axis in the left side, how many intersecting points? Only one. So this is the final decision. When we draw a parallel line of y-axis or y-axis which intersect at only one point, then the relation will be a function. That's why this relation is a function. So now you have to write this one. Okay, write second part. We see here intersecting of intersecting point of y axis is 0, 5, which is only one or unique. Or if we draw a parallel line of y-axis, we will get only one intersecting point of the line. So given relation is a function. Is it clear to you? Okay, give again. First requirement, draw the graph of the equation. And from the describing equation of S, we can write here this one. And first of all, you have to find the value of x or y, which may be easy to you. Just find this one. So we see there is coefficient of y is -1. That's why we shifted -1, -y left side to right side. this is now plus y. So definitely this one is the result of y. So if we place here the different values of x, we will get the different value of y. And considering x as independent, we will find the value of y which is dependent on x. Just now placing different values of x, we get the different values of y. And we said at least you have to take 2 points. Just 2 points is enough to draw a straight line. But for more accuracy, we take here the 4 different values, 2 positive and 2 negative. So find the value of y and just considering all points L, now plotting all points and joining one by one. And if we get a straight line, then our equation is right. And if the points like this, we cannot draw a straight line. That means this information will not be right. And if you do something mistake, and your straight line will be not exactly like a straight line. So give attention in finding the different types of values and put one by one very carefully. And now you have to write here one step. Just joining them you will get a straight line. The second step, the relation is function or not. Definitely, and you have to explain why a relation will be function or not. So this is the condition. If we draw a parallel line of y-axis or y-axis, and if we get only unique point which intersect the given line, so we get here only one point which is 0,5 is the intersecting point of y-axis and the given line. And if we see here the graph will not touches the y-axis, then we will draw a parallel line of y-axis. And if we see here more than one point, intersecting point, that means this indicates this graph will not be a function. But here we get only one single point. That's how we can say finally the given relation is a function. Okay sir, thank you very much to enjoy this tutorial. If you have any question, please do comment. So we'll see you again in the next tutorial. Allah Hafiz.